Hello there everyone, and a warm welcome to another YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we're doing like a little mini route running video, and it's a bit of fantasy here really. It's a train I'd love to see come back to the main line, but is currently barred from running on the main line. Let's go over to this potential crossing and... Yep, it's a 9F. So this is a little mini route running video of a what if Evening Star made a comeback to the main line. Let's see, we're generating weight, or using... like 15. Slam the regulator open. So I do have to drive with the little hood on at the side there. That's purely because with the due to the fact that this train doesn't have a speedometer, it's next to impossible to figure out how fast it's going. That's a 40 limit. Also, fun little fact about me, a lot of my former place of work, as you can see from the train, used to work in some offices just behind there. No, hang on, I'm telling a lie. I used to work in that office block there. You can literally, well, near enough, so you used to walk over up on here, over the bridge, and Asda's just over there. We are, of course, on the DP Simulations Northeast, East Coast Main Line Northeast route, the version that's available from the DPS website, and that has the branch line to Metro Centre. So this is a sort of complete, well, it's a complete working fiction, because of course, like I say, 9Fs are barred from running on the main line at the moment. However, the plan is, like I say, so this is basically just a what if LSL picked it up and they're doing a Railtour. Similar to some of the West Coast ones. I think it's, I forget the name of the Railtour actually specifically. We'll just watch this train storm through Metro Centre. So yeah, basically it's an LSL Mark II rake with some Mark 1s in there. And a 37 on the rear. There we go. Forgot to fix that, oh well. I'm at 40, so I'll slam the throttle closed. And I'll bring the reverser back to mid. So next speed limit is in a little under a mile at Dunstan. We need to pass through Dunstan Station at 25 miles per hour. So the good news is, because we're now in idle, we are generating steam. Until you hear the safety valve blowing off. So it means we have plenty of pressure to climb up over, up into Newcastle. So what we'll do, I'm going to turn that on. Do that, and then... And basically what I'm doing is trying to fill the water light level in the... I do it through with this HUD. It's hemorrhaging outside the train, isn't it? I don't think the water level in the train, the fire is actually increasing at all. There's the 25 warning, so I'll put a bit of brake on, bring us down to that 25. The 25 is just to the side of the station, you can see it there. This is Dunstan Station. The least used station in Tyneside for a while. I think Jeff Marshall probably have broken, so it was Dunstan and then Manners, and I think it's coming back. Going to come. Well, this year it's going to come back to Dunstan. I think is my fan theory. Reason being, the LNER fixed fares trial. It's cheaper to get a ticket. So the flexible fares trial. It's cheaper to get a ticket to Manners than it is to Newcastle now. So London to Manners versus London to Newcastle. London to Manners it will be cheaper, and Manners is just going Newcastle station. There we go. So get the automatic climate on. So the 9F, it does feel absolutely crazy as far as a passenger train, like as far as the steam train goes. Like obviously these were the last. So Evening Star is famous because it's the last ever steam locomotive built for British Rail. So as far as like historical stuff goes, they're really impressive, and I just think they're awesome. I've got a model of Evening Star as well. That's how much I like it. So we are back up to 40 now. Sorry, we've passed the 325. So 40 is our limit again. I'm just going to pull the throttle off, and what we'll do, we'll actually coast again because we're going to be going up an incline here, and it's a 25 limit at the top. Actually, 30 limit at the top. So basically, we'll just let the speed wash off as we go up. You can see the steam chest pressure is 0 now, so there's no extra pressure in the steam chest. That's a bit rough. Yeah, we're actually going a bit quick, so I put a bit of brake on. Uh-oh. There we go. So basically, because I've charged the air brake, it takes a while to come off. Because I've basically emptied the brake pipe, it takes a while for that to refill. So you can see we're going up at the top here. Going over the top here at 30. Wow. Wait, I'm throwing water out the top. Hang on, fix that. Well, what's going on when I'm doing that then? You go off. I've overfilled the boiler now, which is not good. That's probably what's happening is we'll just throw water out the top, it's fine. I've overfilled the boiler is what I've done. There's no way I can gloss over this, is there? Double amber, single amber next. Yeah, so the main point of what I was doing was to cause the boiler pressure to drop off, which I have done. We're at 20, which is going to be our approach through for platform 4. So we're starting on platform 4 in Newcastle, and then we're going to leave via High Level Bridge. By the way, Newcastle bridges: Redheath Bridge, King Edward Bridge, Queen Elizabeth Bridge, and then down there, the double level bridge, that is High Level. Beyond that, you've got the Swing Bridge, you've got the Tyne Bridge, and now you've also got the Millennium Bridge. That is embarrassing, that, isn't it? I should really just slam the throttles open as we leave Central Station, just drench the spotters. Yeah, I think that must be the issue, is that I've overfilled the boiler. We're 104 though, so it's dropping off. I'm using the water up, which is good. Right, throttle off again. Put the thing off. Throw the train off as we come down. The amount of my days that start in platform 4 at Newcastle. That's slightly inaccurate now, but yeah. I didn't realize there was an AI train in this, which I didn't even notice. That's fun. Just have a cover to hold it. And the guard released the doors. Here, see, because we're generating pressure, boiler, that will drop off. Hopefully it'll be 100 by the time we leave. I do have some issues with this route, which I'll point out whilst we sit here. We've got a second. And if you have them too, the safe fix them. So you go World Editor, set that to like 5, and then 5, and this just makes them show up. Basically, when this route was built, it was built a while ago, and one part of the testing that wasn't done is that the route wasn't set for stuff like that to appear at a factory level of detail setting 0, or like basically high enough level of detail setting. So you've got to sometimes go in and fix that, but that's just something to have in mind. It's crazy, isn't it, though, that, like say, this is the last. You can see the nameplate of the builder's plate. Built in 1960, so 64 years old. But if the thing is though, right, this is the thing. She was only built in 1960, so if her service career was as long as the HST's, she'd only been retired in 2000. Well, no, 2000, 2010. HST's are still going, 48 years on. You know, she's built 1960, so obviously this is 37.4, but bear with me. The Class 37, the first Class 37s were ordered in 1960. It's insane. Yeah, they were built from 1960 to 65. 37 4s were refurbished, but the point that we can replace the rest. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's quite cool though that the deliveries they've received over the years. So we're done. We're ready to depart. Let the brake off. Let's sit here and watch a thingy depart. So reverser goes to full. I think I just did spad that. I should have tabbed that signal. Oh well. It's a pretty long train, this. As we head out on a high level bridge. Got the road. Right, pause. That right there, that's what you call a screenshot. Oh, throwing sparks. Throwing cinders and embers is what I was throwing. But yeah, this is high level bridge, so basically you can walk under it. It's a one-way for buses only now. but that's walkways you can go over. So like the other day, I literally walked to work over that. I don't live this side of the river, but I end up being this side of the river before work. So yeah, pretty cool. Kind of a nice little place. Safety valve's blowing off again, but we'll leave that. I'm not throwing water out the chimney again. Give the train a wash though, I guess, right? I just love these locos. They're just... I think there's a lot about the way they were designed was designed not just to be functional, but to look appealing. Like the curve on the smoke deflector, that could have just been an angular piece of metal and it would have worked just the same. It's designed to make it look more put together, more finished, but curve there. I just don't think we'd get that nowadays. Of course, this is the Victory Works 37, correction, 9F. Oh, you can look in the firebox. Loving it in there. That'll be nice and toasty. Put my hands in on a cold day like today. Yeah, this is just like I say, this we're going out on a weekend. It's just a bit of a... This video is designed less to be an, you know, hardcore route learning video, more of an ode to what could be, what could have been. Like I say, I definitely missed the 9Fs. I just, that for me, if I go at the NRN, I much prefer looking at Evening Star to do Scotsman. Scotsman's really cool and is a pioneer in many ways, but I think Evening Star's just that on a completely different level. Ooh. This is a 25 crossover, by the way, so I'm taking it at 20. Just watch the rear go. There you go. So we'll just, I mean, you can actually see the logo at the back over the points. So we can open the regulator wide open now. And we can rock and roll. What do we like for everything? I don't know if I'm like in a mode where it won't let me control that, but you know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going. We are going. Trying to keep my steam generation rate and my steam usage rate about the same. Basically, if you keep them about the same, you don't lose boiler pressure and you can accelerate, basically. You can see we are accelerating slowly but surely. Now, because there's no parameters for how these operate on the main line, for law reasons, I'm going to say we can go no faster than 60 miles an hour. The scenario will also end as we pass Time Yard. You know what, though? With the AP Veg enhancement and Sky enhancement, this is a really old route. It looks pretty good, right? Like, the distant scenery. Yeah, well, so we can do 60 in this. Watch yours. Yeah. And obviously the line speed's gone up to 110 now, my apologies there. Because 45 is probably more accurate speed, but we can just go for broke and go for 60. Line down there, so that's actually that line either takes you to, or takes you to one of two places. Takes you to the Royal Mail terminal, or you can also go down the Tyne Valley line from there. So most of the rail tours don't actually go through Newcastle, they come up that line. But I just, for a bit of added spice, we basically did a drop off at Newcastle, and now we're heading back to York. Miles an hour is not a bad place to be honest, for speed on this. Bear in mind, we've got quite a bit of load on the back. 50 is absolutely fine. Well, 47, but you know, same difference. Whizzing around there, it just shows how quick we move. Like I say, I absolutely love this model. So like I say, this is History Works 9F pack. Like I say, I adore it. Hopefully you guys do too. This scenario isn't going to be available just because it's a really basic scenario. Like, I'm not even putting it at a tiny yard, that's how basic it is. But like I say, I love this loco. Well worth picking up from the History Works website. Thank you guys. Oh, there we go. We're flying now. Look at us go. Loco's found its second wind there almost, hasn't it? Oh, 55. We'll hang out at 55 for now. Yeah, somehow I'm using... Oh, dear God. That was a mistake. We'll close the reverser. Just let the steam generate a bit because we've lost quite a bit of pressure there. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. Until next time. See you soon. You'd think after close to 10 years of doing YouTube, I have a better outro than that.